You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. We're going to talk about Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics. Very quickly, I'm wearing our brand new Socialism Media t-shirt with Black and White Network on it. Grab this bad boy or any of our other merch out of the store. Give you 10% off. Promo code Marxist Sucks. S-U-X. Evidently, Marxism is something that Jaylen Brown should be educated on because he is a big BLM fan. In the ongoing struggle of the NBA and its goal of destroying their league by running their mouth about false narratives and celebration of criminals, we have another NBA player. And look, this one hits a little closer to home for me because before the bottom fell out, I was a huge Celtics fan. I love the Celtics. I liked Jaylen Brown a lot. I did. And here we are with this mess all over again. It's starting, and now they're going. Look, the squad has got one eye on Beijing Jose right now. Creepy Jose. Celtics Jaylen Brown cautions against complacency in social justice fight now that Biden is president. Brown was an active voice in the Black Lives Matter movement, the Black Lives Marxist movement, over the summer. All right, let's see what this guy has got to say. Boston Celtics star Jaylen Brown is among the biggest voices in the NBA when it comes to the Black Lives Marxist movement, and he cautioned those involved not to get complacent just because Joseph the creepy Biden is now president. Brown was outspoken about Jacob Blake and the decision not to charge officers in a deadly shooting of Breonna Taylor. Did you see the fact that the officer got shot and there was actual video of them trying to save his life because they went in to bust some criminals? He told reporters Thursday there's still work that needs to be done because we haven't killed our league yet. Quote, my dilemma was never with any presidency or selections of different faces, Brown said. Speaking to Boston.com, it's more about the system. I think that's what needs to be changed. I definitely think a lot of people feel at ease knowing that there's a different president that's going to be representing our country going forward. I know there's a lot of stress attached to our former president potentially. So you elected a racist into office. Way to go. But I definitely want to keep the same energy in terms of having awareness and pushing for change. He added, I want people to keep the same energy because we have a new president doesn't mean the system doesn't need to be changed and people need to be pacified or anything like that. We've got to keep the same energy up. People still have to care. People still need to make phone calls. I'm looking forward to continuing the fight for change. He stressed that the system still needed to change regardless of who was running the country. He cautioned that those working to fight the system against taking their foot off the pedal. Brown vowed he would continue his fight for social justice and said at the time he was working with NASA Goddard Institute in Washington, D.C. to reintroduce the STEM learning in Boston. Look, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's actually admirable. But look, dude, this is what we saw with our election just now. Joe Biden, you obviously didn't even do your research on Joe Biden, and you obviously bought into everything that the media had to say on President Trump, hook, line, and sinker. And here is the other thing you've bought into. You've bought into the false narrative that the system is broken. No, what is broken is the fact that guys like you don't want to tell bitter truths to your own community. You don't want to preach compliance to the police, and more so, you don't want to preach the core root problem of not committing crimes to begin with. Do something with your life so you are not in a position to be confronted by the police in any way other than maybe getting a speeding ticket. And know, if you get pulled over and you comply and you're friendly to a cop and you don't have an attitude, you will not be shot. Also, Jaylen Brown, what comes with that, and a little education and research, is you will find out, once again, more white people, unarmed whites, have been killed by cops than blacks. But again, you don't want to do your research. You got out there and supported Black Lives Matter. Once again, you didn't educate yourself on the fact that the group was not a social group. It is a Marxist group. And that, look, all of these things are literally things that people can educate themselves on in about 1 hour of research time. But that's how little effort people like Jaylen Brown put into this prior to deciding to destroy a league. All you did was take whatever CNN or MSNBC or all the mainstream outlets fed you, and you put it in a ball, and you worked yourself into a frenzy, and you destroyed your league. Also, since you're here running your mouth about social justice, are any of you guys ever going to run your mouth about China? Genocide, we had a live stream last night. Genocide is taking place in China, and not one of you mouthy sons of bitches will bring it up. Not one. Not one. Change the culture in your community. Keep fathers at home. Stop the cycle of breaking the law, and this all changes. It all changes. Quit blowing smoke up people's asses. Do your research. Become educated. And you know what? You want to be brave and stunning? You want to be courageous? Then turn and look at people like LeBron James and put your finger in his face and say, you don't know what you're talking about. Let me educate you, LeBron. But no, Jaylen Brown, you're not a leader. You're a follower. Congratulations. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.